Wait. Oh, it's the theme song. Okay, we don't have a John Gayle theme song, so we've got Jay Gayle's band. So we figured that'd be close enough. The song's called Freeze Frame. If you're a child of the 60s, 70s, 80s, you know the song Freeze Frame from 1981. John Gayle, he gets his own theme song because that's just how we roll. On the Morning Drive on News Talk 105.9 WVGA, my name is Frank Barnes. Once again, 8 o'clock hour, I called an audible and I fired Chad Whittle. He's starting to bug me too. Yeah, he's got that podcast on ValdosAday.com. Next thing you know, I've got to take him down a notch. So anyway, Chad Whittle is not in the studio. I have sent him outside because it's 38 degrees right now, and I sent him out without a jacket, see if he lasts very long. 62 for the high today, overnight low 39. And then tomorrow, this is decent, 68 degrees. Yeah, no chance of rain anywhere. I don't even know if there's a chance of cloud. It's great. Sounds like a great day to go indoors and watch some swearing-in ceremonies, you think? Here it comes. Mayor-elect, I still get to call him Mayor-elect. His reign of terror has not officially begun, but any hour now it's going to happen. John Gayle joins in the studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Jay Gayle's band, you're stuck with that.
You're going to have to come up with a theme song, though, I think.
I've got to do something because I kind of like the way it starts, but I don't know if it really denotes what's going to happen here in Valdosta for the next. Are you mayor for what, 2, 4, 6 years? How's this work out?
4 years.
4 years. Okay. Take me.
I checked on that before I ran.
Okay. It's not like, because I'm just thinking like some people, you come in like Alvin Payton does it for a couple of weeks, Sonny Vickers a couple of months. Ben Norton, he wants to be city council guy. He runs. Then a year later, he runs again. You got the full 4 years.
I got the full 4 years.
All right. Before we go through your reign of terror and what you hope to accomplish, let's go through what's going to happen this evening. There is a city council meeting tonight.
There's actually 2 meetings tonight.
Oh, boy. Double your pleasure.
Sonny has his meeting. It's very short. And then we're all of us 4 councilmen and myself are sworn in, and then I take over and have another meeting. We're going to have 2 prayers, 2 pledges, just like 2 different, because the city charter calls for that. Anytime you open a meeting, you have to have a prayer and a pledge of allegiance. So we're going to have 2 openings.
Wow. Okay. And in the second meeting, are you going to review the minutes of the previous meeting and say, by the way, 5 minutes ago we did this? Do you have to do that seriously?
Hopefully somebody will make a motion that we dispense with the reading
we just
of the
dispense
minutes.
with that and move on with the business of the day. Okay. So we go through meeting number 1, we go to meeting number 2. Take me through the swearing-in ceremony. Now, I know there's you and, 4 councilmen?
4 councilmen.
Being sworn, resworn.
That's correct.
So how does this work? Do you go first? Do you guys draw straws, or what's the procedure here?
I think I go first, don't I? And by the way, Samantha Matthews is here with us today. She's the Public Information Director for the city and does an outstanding job, and she's kind of responsible for keeping me straight.
Okay. Hey, let's so he's the first one to swear.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so he's going to swear a whole lot, or you just swear once?
Just once.
He swears once. Okay. Then is there a protocol for who's next? Is it District 1 at large, or
it'll be 1, 3, 5, and then 7.
Okay. And then Ben Norton, at large guy?
That's right.
He goes last or first?
No, he'll go last. It'll go in that order.
Norton, that guy.
And also tonight they're going to be voting on the new mayor pro tem, and it could be the same, but they'll be voting on that as well, and that person will also be sworn in after that.
Okay, now the one thing we know is that everyone who's coming back is basically an incumbent. Ben Norton was opposed by Matt Flummerfelt, but everybody else no one ran against them, so we deemed them to have won, and they did. So here's the question, and I don't want to broach decorum here, but is it musical chairs? Have you guys already got dibs on where people sit, or are they going to sit in the same spots as last time?
No, they sit in the same spot as last time. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to have Yost saying, "I want to be on that side."
No,
Yost isn't going to raise hell like that, is he?
No, he's not.
Okay.
I'm having the handle on the gavel extended in case.
As far as the agenda, very quickly, are there other items on the agenda after the swearing?
There's a couple of things. We got a approval of a bid for a Madison Highway drainage project that's going on out there. This, if approved, will go on out there. And then we've got the first reading of the comprehensive standards and specifications for the utilities department.
Ugh.
Yeah. And so that's got to be. This is just the first reading. It will not be voted on. It's just for information purposes only. And so that'll be studied during the next 30 days.
Okay. So it is basically, besides the swearing in, sounds like pretty short meeting.
It's a pretty short meeting. The election results have to be read, and then the swearing in, and of course we'll have citizens to be heard, and there'll be some congratulatory things said, and some appreciation remarks and like that. But other than that, it'll be a pretty short meeting.
Okay, now as you're doing this, did you take some time to I mean, is there how do I ask without being stupid? I'll just ask anyway. Is there a handbook on how to be a mayor or how to run a meeting? I mean, do they give you, is there like a secret, I know there's a secret handshake, I know there's a secret society and all, I get that. But is there a handbook that says, now when you're the mayor, you do this first and you gavel once or you knock twice?
Well, of course, we abide by Robert's Rules of Order, which is something that, is pretty handy. I mean, I looked for my copy that I had years ago when I was needing it at the house and I couldn't find it. So if I have something that comes up, I'm going to have to refer to it online. But
okay. Yeah, because I didn't know if that's one of those things where they say, okay, now the mayor does this and you walk in last. There's these protocols that you have to do.
Actually, there's a couple of things that are given to each mayor, and you get them from the GMA. That help you with certain situations, and of course that's the big thing that I've got to do during the next few months. I got to go to school.
Yeah,
I got to learn how to be a mayor. My first school will be January the 20th at Mayor's Day in Atlanta, and and I've got to take a course on how to conduct meetings, how to handle conflicts, and some things like that. So
we're sending you to mayor school, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome.
And these things are. They're mandatory. We have to take them.
All right, now let's talk about and then when we finish up the interview, by the way, we're going to discuss the snacks. But right now, we'll stay at the business at hand because there will be snacks tonight. That's a teaser. We'll tell you about them in a minute.
Samantha will have to tell you about that. I don't know anything.
Let's talk about the other heavy lifting that has to come on in the next couple of months. Because, okay, there's lots of swearing going on. We're back up to speed. Everybody's got their seats. We're doing the jobs. Let's talk about some of the big pressing issues in Valdosta. What do you see over the next couple of months, the next 6 months? What happens? Because you've got the job for 4 years. What are some of the first things, the priorities that you think we either got to study up on, we got to meet people about, or we got to get accomplished?
Well, of course, one of the things that I ran on was a pro-business environment. And I'll be looking at that and working on some things, talking to different people about some changes that might need to be made, I'm going to be working on that. Basically, the mayor and council's done an outstanding job. I mean, quite honestly, there's not anything pressing, coming up. There's some things that, possibly might come up that, in some cases we hope they don't, but they could. And but it's just it's just standard procedure, really. We've got to run a city that's at sometimes 90,000 people inside the city. We've got almost 500 employees, and we've got 400 and something vehicles. So it's a big business, and running the city is it's a everyday job. We can't relax. Now, certain things come up. Of course, I was informed this week that sales tax revenues for October were actually up, which is a good sign.
Great.
Which means that we might be able to go back to some projects that we possibly have overlooked or not been able to do because of the money wasn't there. But anyway, it's just a standard everyday business and a big business, and we got to stay on our toes.
When do you have the first meeting, or have you had the first sit-down meeting with the Lowndes County Commissioners and Ashley Park? When does that happen?
Ashley and I have talked on the phone. We actually haven't met face-to-face. I'm not sure when that'll happen, but he and I have talked, yes.
Okay, and you're not throwing rocks at each other or anything?
No,
like
no.
That? Okay. Well, city, county, city. You got to have somebody else to hang out with. I think what we need to do actually right now is take a moment to thank everyone, not just the city staff, city employees, but also the city leadership. I'm talking about Alvin Payton, Sonny Vickers, and everyone in the city council so far, because in the past couple of months, it's been bumpy, and I'll tell you, it could have gone south. Things could have gone bad. I think this would be a really good time to just say and take a moment to think, there are a lot of people who did their jobs, did them very well. The city has been cruising along.
Sure.
And from the outside looking in, I think a lot of people won't even know, oh, yeah, this happened, then we had an interim and this. everyone was very professional across the board.
I tell you, all the department heads, Larry Hanson, the city manager, everybody involved, all the councilmen have taken a leadership role during this time, and everything's run smooth. There hasn't been any hitches that I know of at all. Everything's been just like it was,
Okay, so now you're. So let's go through the next week on a personal level. You got the office yet? You got the guy? Did they give you the key?
I haven't gotten a key, and I haven't gotten a key. I do know the code to the back door, but I hadn't tried it yet.
They know who you are, right? I mean, they saw the billboards.
Oh, yeah.
There's the guy. Let's not give him the key code yet. Are you
I've
serious?
gotten a couple of chances to sit in the chair in that office, just because I was learning how to use the computer in there, which I've still got a ways to go.
They give you the password for the computer yet?
Well, I've come up with my own.
The launch codes for the secret suitcase they have.
I haven't gotten that yet.
Man, these transitions are just a hassle.
I don't know. There's a lot of secrets that I don't know down there. I got to learn.
Sounds like Samantha Matthews has some explaining to do. Hey, Samantha.
Good morning again.
How you doing? We're going to get him up to speed quickly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's already up to speed. He has really amazed us. He's already been to all the departments, and he's already showed his extreme interest in what we do and extreme support for what we do. And that's wonderful. I do want to say that the first meeting that's taken place tonight, that he talked about there being 2 meetings, will actually show our appreciation for Sonny Vickers and for stepping up as mayor from September through December. So that's going to be exciting to say thank you to him. And I know that Mayor Gayle is also going to have some words for him as well. But for him and Hoke Hampton for serving in District 3
District 3, and also for Alvin Payton for being the interim, and all the other city council folks for making sure things happen.
Exactly. Because you made a very good point about that smooth transition.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know it from the outside looking in that anything was even going on.
That's right.
So tonight, and before we get the other news, let's talk about tonight's celebration, because you can't do this without snacks or even cake.
Of course.
What do you got?
We had you in mind for that, but we do have a reception following the council meeting, the second council meeting tonight, and it's going to be held in the Valdosta City Hall Annex, in the multi-purpose room. So immediately following the second meeting, and you can come out there and hear some words of appreciation for those who are stepping down, stepping up, and have some cake and punch. That's right.
Punch.
That's right.
Awesome. I like this.
Will you be there tonight?
This city gets free cake?
Yeah, we sure hope so.
Like you're going to keep me away. So I'll probably miss the swearing because I don't want to see all these people swear. But otherwise, probably 6 o'clock is cake time, 6:15.
I would imagine by about 6:30 we'll be
by
in there.
about 6:30, we're
no
caking
later
it
than
up.
6:30.
6:30, we're caking it up. Okay, let's talk about. Well, we have you here for a minute, Samantha, and
you might miss the
what?
The end with all the icing on it at 6:30.
Oh man, see, everybody's gonna hog the corner piece. I'll be stuck with one of those center pieces, one of those loser things with nothing on it. Let's take it past tonight. There are some other things the city is doing. There's a supper, a bird supper coming up. All sorts of things that folks want to know about.
Right. Thank you. The bird supper, the 2012 bird supper, will take place in Atlanta at the train depot on February 1st. Tickets are on sale now for $50. The ticket price has been the same for as long as I've been here at the city. That's right. So good deal. You get face-to-face time with your local and state legislators up in Atlanta. And it's a Wednesday night. It's a night of the week where legislation is in session. They come right across the street from the Capitol to the train depot. And it's wonderful. I'll have pictures online along with the news release that went out yesterday. But it allows you to just mingle with some of the people that are making some important decisions this legislative session.
Nice. And the session, legislative session, begins next Monday or Tuesday. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, it is. That is. And they've got a lot of work to do, too.
The other thing I want to ask is about the end of not the end of the holiday celebrations, because I know we're bringing stuff for the chipper. I know the city is, it's just a busy
time for you guys. There's a lot of stuff. I can usually spout out a lot of different dates, but you're right. The Bring One for the Chipper is this Saturday, the 7th, and you can go to the location. I'm thinking with
I go to Mathis.
Yes, the Mathis location, right, for the free seedling if you turn in your tree. We also have some interesting things coming up with Georgia Cities Week just right around the corner. We have a 6th grade If I Were Mayor essay contest that we want.
They're gunning
kids,
for you, Mr. Gayle.
That's right. 6th graders in the local area. It doesn't matter if they're homeschool students or public or private students. They can, in 350 words or less, dream up of what they would do if they were the top elected official of the city. So we're excited about that. We always get hundreds of applicants, and they get judged at the local level as well as the state level. And we've had some state level winners in the past. We also have a photo contest. It's our 4th annual People's Choice Photo Contest, which gives citizens an opportunity to look around them and the beauty of our city and take pictures in 5 special categories.
Cool.
Yes.
And, of course, details on all these things. I'm sure there's a website we can promote
That's
very quickly.
right. Always, ValdosasCity.com. If you want specific things about public information, you can go to ValdosasCity.com/public information, or give the public information a call at 259-3548.
And if you do that, they'll answer with a big smile and say, hey, here's where you go, because they either know the answer or they'll find out for you very quickly. Of course, the website, check there for not just all that, but also the city council agenda for tonight. They're already posted. You can find out all that stuff in advance.
That's right. And it's really important for citizens to be involved in their local government. Local government is better when citizens are involved, and I know Mayor Gayle is right on board with that.
Well, listen, there's a calendar on that website that people can refer to, and they can pick out certain things that they would be interested in to go to. And I encourage them to go to some of these meetings because they're very interesting. I mean, there's
absolutely,
yes,
yeah. And tonight's has cake.
And sometimes, people that might think that that they've got a complaint might go to these meetings and have them satisfied at those meetings.
Absolutely. Make it happen. Hey, gang, we appreciate John Gayle. I'll let you enjoy your last day as mayor, like before your reign of terror officially begins in about, 12 hours?
Yeah.
Less than that, actually. The countdown has begun. Countdown's also started for cake. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on through.
I appreciate it very much.
We appreciate it, Samantha. Thank you as always.
Thank you for having us.
We'll see you there tonight. It'll be great. Quick time out right now. Come back for a couple of moments. And then later on, the Turner Center is going to come in and tell us about all the cool stuff they're doing as well. Busy day on News Talk 105.9. This is WVGA.